$40,000, better than a stick in the eye. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Diamond Resort and Casino for the third week now. We're here because it is the third week where there is no double money on businesses. So for the Podium Vehicle, you can get the Ubermacht SC1, which is based on a BMW M1. And it is pretty underwhelming for performance in the supercar category compared to everything else. And the looks-wise, the vehicle is okay. Not too much of a supercar looks-wise compared to everything else. So if you don't get it on the wheel spin this week, you're not missing out on too much. And for the vehicle discounts this week, we do have a few good discounts, starting with the Ocelot Swinger, which is 40% off. And it is very unique, being one of, if not the only, classic Jaguar in the game. I do like the looks a lot with the engine in the rear, very streamlined design for its time. And the T-tops, the open roof, make this one of my favorite classics to take out for a cruise. Again, not the best performance-wise, but a great addition to your collection if you don't have one already. And moving straight on to Southern San Andreas Super Autos, we have 40% off the Vapid Caracara, which I would highly recommend. It's based on the Ford Raptor and one of the best designed, best looking vehicles, and it is very capable for off-roading, hill climbs. The suspension travel is decent, so you can hit some jumps. And it's got 4 seats, so you can have 4 of your friends jump in and have a blast hitting the trails. So definitely recommend this one. And again, jumping straight to the Warstock Cash and Carry website, we have 40% off the Mobile Operations Center. If for any reason you do not own one, now would be the time to pick one up. And this guy is a diamond in the rough, the Ocelot Arden, which a lot of people overlook because it's a quote-unquote weaponized vehicle. It's on the Warstock website. But this guy is a true classic based on the Lotus Esprit, which was a more simple but a more elegant supercar back in its day. So you're getting a classic design. I love the lines on it. Very simple yet elegant. And you're getting a huge sunroof on the top of the roof of the vehicle, which is very rare for any sports cars or classic sports cars in the game. So it's not going to be that good for performance-wise, definitely not good as a weaponized vehicle, but if you're looking for a true classic to add to your collection, you cannot go wrong with the Ocelot Arden. And last up is 40% off the Rogue, which is a kind of P-51 Mustang style plane that holds 2 people, which is a huge plus. You can drop bombs, fire off rockets. However, it would be towards the bottom of my list on aircraft to jump into. If I want something that holds 2 people, I would jump into the Pyro any day of the week before this thing. And what I don't like about the Rogue is it takes forever to take off. So when you're on the runway, or if you're out on the beach or in any random part of the map trying to take off, it feels like it takes 3 times longer to take off than any other plane. And I'm not too big of a fan of the way this thing handles in the air. So the flying experience is a bit underwhelming to me compared to so many other airplanes in the game. So with the discount, you can't go wrong picking one up. However, there's plenty other planes I would get in before the Rogue. Moving on to property discounts, we have 50% off facilities this week, which allow you to store vehicles that you could not purchase without owning a facility, such as the Thruster, which is the jetpack you can fly around in. I believe the Conjali tank as well, the Avenger. Also, you can do the Doomsday Heist, a bunch of missions you can do with you and your friends, which are worth doing, a lot of fun. And this is how we know we're getting close to the next DLC, gentlemen, because we have 50% off arcades, which is the most recent update, which allow us to do the Casino Heist. Must own. You will make millions and millions of dollars doing the Casino Heist, and it is the most fun I've had with my friends doing missions. So must own if you don't have an arcade already. I would recommend the Vinewood location. I have mine in Rockford Hills next to my CEO office, and I like this part of town by the beach. Also, I would recommend the La Mesa Video Get-In Arcade as well, as it is very close to the casino. And with 50% off any of these, if you were thinking about relocating or moving your location, now would be the time to do that as well. And for the Twitch Prime discounts, finally, we've got some new discounts. I think it's been 3 weeks we had the same thing now. We have 80% off the Anise RE7B, which used to be the top dog in its class for stunt races, racing. However, it's been outdated and replaced by vehicles far better. The S80RR, the Krieger, the Emrys, all better than this now. So I could not really recommend it even at this price, because with upgrades, that's another 300,000. You're looking at 800,000, close to $1 million, when again, it's outclassed by at least 3, 4, 5 other vehicles in the game now. So I'd save your money for something else, unless you really have been wanting this for the looks. Looks-wise, it is a good-looking all-out race car. The second discount this week for Twitch Prime is 70% off the Infernus Classic, which is not the best performing sports classic car in the game. However, this is a must-own in my book, because this is based on the most prestigious and classic Lamborghini ever made, the Lamborghini Diablo, which totally brings me back to the good old Scarface 1990s days. You would see this thing in its prime cruising the strip. And now you can own a piece of Lamborghini history and relive those days as well with the Infernus Classic. And moving on to the double money for this week. Last week we had triple money on stunt races with only the Issy Classic. This week we get knocked down from triple to double money, but we do have more variety. Starting with the Blazer Aqua, we can hit stunt races for double money, double RP. Also, the Deluxo, we can step into the DeLorean and get some double money as well. The Rocket Voltic, and also the Ruiner 2000. Both of these guys we can take into the stunt races this week. Also, some underwater action with 3 different tracks for the Stromberg. And finally, we can take to the skies in the Thruster and soar around like the Rocketeer. Again, not as good as the triple money last week from the Issy Classics. However, we do get more variety with these cool vehicles to take out and have fun with on these stunt races for double money this week. And to wrap things up, this week the RC Bandito time trial is at the cemetery. The normal time trial is up north by Sandy Shores at Califia Way. And the premium race this week is going to be Congestion Charge with the supercars. And that is everything you guys need to know for the double money and discounts for this week. As always, let me know down in the comments below if any of the discounts caught your eye, if you're planning on picking up any of those classic vehicles or maybe taking advantage of the discounts on the property. And also let me know what you think about this week for the double money and discounts in general. Until the next video, you guys stay cool, keep on playing GTA, and if you'll excuse me, my lucky machine is open. So I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys soon.